I want to mention a couple of items before we start uploading our images. The first thing I would suggest is to have your images edited before you want to bring them into OU Campus. And the reason for that is because there are a couple of steps before we start actually using our images on our pages. We'll need to upload them, we'll need to publish them, and then we'll need to bring them into our pages and our snippets. Another reason is that when we use snippets that have images in them, they require images with certain dimensions, and so you'll want to have those prepared ahead of time. If you're using images and snippets and you're not sure what the dimensions are or what they need to be, you can always go to the Add-ons menu, and in that menu there are Snippets Guides, and if you click on those, they'll give you all the dimensions you need for all the snippets that we have available. Okay, so let's start by uploading our images. And to do that, we'll need to look for the Images folder in our Department folder or our Group folder. Each department or group folder should have its own Images folder, and that's where we'll put all of our image files. So to find that, we'll hover over Content and click on Pages. Again, we're working in the Training folder, so we'll click on Training. And you can sort of imagine that to be like your Department folder or your Group folder. And when we do that, we'll locate the Images folder and click on that. You can always use the search filter to find that folder quickly, especially if you have a lot of different files in that folder. So we're ready to start uploading files. To begin, we'll click on the Upload button on the top right next to the New Content button. And when we click on that, we get a little pop-up. We can see in Allowed Extensions that we have a number of image files there that we can upload. And if we click the green Add button there, we can now go through our computer and look for the photos that we want to upload. You can upload one or multiple images. You can see there I have an image that's already been edited. And if I add that, I have the option to rename if I need to. I don't need to for this, but if you have a space in your file name, or if there's another image file that has the same name, you can change that. And when I click Start Upload, that image will upload pretty quickly. Now that image is in that folder somewhere, but we need to publish it before we start working with it on our pages. So I'll search for it in the search filter at the top. If you click on the Modified column right there at the top, it'll order those images and the date that they were modified. We were just working on this image, so it shows up at the top. It's a quick way to find it if you can't remember what you called it. And now we need to publish it. You can always click on the image itself and go into the file and publish it like we do our pages. But a quicker way to do it is to select that box to the left. And at the top, we'll see we have some options there. We can move to Recycle Bin, Publish, or Check Out. We can select multiple items. So if we upload a lot of photos, we can just check all those boxes. And once we've published all of our images, we'll be ready to use them on our pages.